Hello, welcome, kia ora. How do I make peace with ... The I you can replace with yourself. At a time, at the end of the year, coming towards the Christmas period, looking at our own lives, reflecting, which a lot of us are really doing. A lot of the times we are in a period where we get pretty stressed out. We meet more family members than usually, and sometimes that can bring up old feelings, old events, old patterns, etc. And in the end, we often think about how on earth can I make peace with all of this, including myself. And I wanted to just tell you, in my opinion, and it's only my opinion, I feel one of the easiest ways for us to be at peace with whatever is going on is to understand that we are so much more than this physical body. We are so much more than our beliefs and our patterns of behavior and our roles that we play in this physical world. You could also say we are spiritual beings, I like to call them. We are energy having an experience in this physical body. There is so much more than this. And the other way to look at it is realizing my outside world is always a reflection of what's going on inside of myself. So if I'm reacting and not at peace with something, that means something within me is asking me to do something about it. At this time, coming towards the end of the year and towards Christmas, a lot of us are having more family around. And with having more family around or being alone, that can bring that stuff up as well. Lots of old stuff is surfacing, and lots of behaviors that we may have had in the past, the roles that we are playing when we are children, when we are partners, mothers, grandmothers, etc. And for a lot of us, that time is challenging, to say the least. So I would like to encourage you to focus on or entertain the thought, you are more than what you experience out there. You are more than this physical body. You are unlimited, unconditional energy, love, and light. And yes, when we hear that for the first time, we may have funny concepts in our head about what that really means. But I have the feeling more and more people are realizing this in their own way, whether they get to that conclusion when they meditate, whether they are reading a book that really deep inside is resonating with them, whether they watch a movie where they feel completely moved and have no idea why. So I would like to encourage you to look at this world, starting with yourself, from the perspective of you are energy, you are unlimited potential, and what is happening outside there is simply of a reflection what's going on inside of you. I would like to do a very brief two-pointer with all of you to show you how I get into that space, because as long as we are up there thinking, trying to manage, rationalizing stuff, it's not going to happen. So what I do, I briefly remind myself everything, including myself, is life, light and information, everything. Then I reduce my brainwave frequency by simply stating mental level alpha. I've trained my brain to do that. That's what we learn in this process. Then I drop into my heart, the heart space, and I like to take my hand and place it here to help that process too. So I think about something that makes me feel in this moment grateful for anything, either something that has happened in the past or something that I'm looking forward to, or ideally something I'm grateful for right now. And there's always something we can be grateful for. And then, in order to find my peace, let's say I just have been triggered and I'm not feeling at peace, I simply bring up this event, this emotion, or simply say that statement of what happened and bring it into this space. And then I'm saying, is there anything I can do to let this go and transform this and transmute this into loving energy? Or can transmute this into flow? Or can I release this? Whatever comes to your mind, there are no rules. And then I scan my own energy field. And when I feel a resonance, I simply state, be transformed or be released. Or you can also say, be accepted. Anything that resonates with you. And then I simply let go. This is the first part of two-pointing. And once you learn this, you can do it in your head. You can do it in an instant. And you always, when you are in moments like this, maybe briefly fall into it, but then straight away realize, that's what's going to happen. I'm out of the space of peace. And I'm not punishing myself for it. I'm not reacting. I am also not suppressing the emotion that's coming up. All I'm realizing, I am so much more than what just happened. What I really truly am is light and information, or unconditional love, or unlimited potential. And I want to reconnect with that. That's all I'm doing in that moment. There's a lot more to it, how you can then integrate resources, etc. But I wanted to just briefly show you how to get into that space of feeling at peace in every or any given moment. And with this, I would love to wish you a beautiful week, whatever is coming your way, as a reflection of what's going on inside. If what you are experiencing out there is causing you to react, simply briefly connect with who you really are. And then release that reaction, release that unresolved whatever it is, and transform it into who you really are. Love and light. I wish you a beautiful week, and we'll see you soon again. Bye for now.